Hello, this is Miho from Canada. How are you guys doing? I hope mental and physical health are good and fit. So today I'm going to focus on the raising the conscious level or frequency or energy level. Why is that important? Because I think that when you raise your energy up or frequency or conscious level, your understanding level goes up as well. So you understand what's happening at the core level, not at the surface level. You really understand the truth of what's going on, because you could see a bigger picture when you have a higher frequency or higher conscious level, so that little things don't really bother you anymore. And when you are operating in a high frequency, you start to see the nature in a vivid color and looks so beautiful, or you feel really good about yourself, and the food you eat tastes so good. Those things, you start to appreciate a lot more about what you already have. And when you are living in a high conscious level, you start to go up and up. So all those low frequency levels of feelings like a guilty, sadness or agitation or anger or jealousy, you start to live far away from that feelings of the low frequency feelings, so that you see more and more happiness and joy and peace and harmony around you. You start to even feel like those low frequency feelings are no longer there. It's kind of far away in the past, because you're immersed into high frequency the majority of the day. And when you live in that way or that level, you heal yourself. You know how to really see yourself, so that the fortune tellers or the counselor, you don't need them anymore, because now you can really see yourself and talk to yourself, and to really see where you want to go, and you pay more attention internally and talk to yourself, the core of yourself, so that you become really interested in yourself, and you want to see more of yourself. What's the potentials, what abilities that are hidden there? You want to challenge yourself to see what's there. You want to explore, you want to do a lot more, and you start to really like yourself. You start to accept who you are as is, including good and bad. You just accept. You have this acceptance, expanded acceptance of yours, so that you really adore yourself. You start to love yourself. And when you reach that point, then at the first time, you really be able to forgive others who might have harmed you, or did something to you badly, or said something terrible that you hurt, or your personality collapsed, or those bad things. But when you really operate in a high frequency, you take those things in the past, which is a memory, it's already done, and instead of dwelling on it, that's when your low frequency level would do, and you take that experience and make it as an inspiration, make it as a kind of fuel for you to go further, go like higher. So you take that as a part of you to gain experience, to be who you are, to become who you are right now. And you start to appreciate what you've been through made you such a strong person, a strong personality, made your strength to go through the hardship. And you can really see the whole picture and be able to also see from that other side of viewpoints as well. People are not perfect, and they do things that at the given time to their best knowledge, and maybe they just believed what they did is what they're supposed to do. It didn't turn out right, but that's all they knew, and they were just giving it the best. And you start to understand those things as well, instead of just one-sided, being hurt, being targeted kind of side only is very limited. But now you become, to see the whole picture. That's what the raising consciousness will do for you. And when you start really liking yourself, to accept yourself, to love yourself, you start to spread your love easily by just doing a little things like saying hello to people on the street with a smile. So this becomes a win-win situation, that you smile and say hi, and you feel really good about yourself. You heal yourself in that way, and the people who receive the hi with your smile will feel really good, and they will heal yourself. They start your day right. Or you pat the pet like your dog, and you really feel so comfortable, so happy, and that's a healing too. And the pet that's being pet, also feel the same way, feel happy and feel really ease and soothing and being healed as well. It's like a therapy too. And what else is there? Anyway, so that also the playing the music. Say if you play the piano, you feel good. It's like soothing, and it's a peaceful moment, and it's healing to you. You heal yourself. And at the same time, people who are listening to it love this peace, and they feel really good and being, soothed and healed by your music. So those things that happen more often, and it's a win-win situations. Instead of dwelling on the certain experience and relive those feelings that you don't need anymore, you just raise your frequency and to go up higher level to see the whole picture, and to start to really like yourself, love yourself, to accept yourself. That's a place where good things happen all the time. And you start to live far from those low frequency feelings. And majority of the time, you're feeling really high frequency, the conscious level feelings of happiness, peace, harmonize, and joy. Those really good feelings. So that's why you need to focus on internally and to accept yourself, to raise your consciousness level. That's where I spend a lot of time, because I was living in a very low frequency level where I felt, those negative feelings, anxieties and worry, anger and guilt, and things are not good. But I didn't even know I was doing it. I didn't even know that was not a normal thing. And then I start to discover the different ways of looking at the life. So I spend a lot of time focusing on yourself, focusing on myself, to start to talk to myself and start to raise my conscious level, start to expand my understanding, and by putting your energy up, and start really paying attention to what I'm thinking and who I am and all that, so that you could really leap up to the level where you feel really comfortable and happy. So raising the consciousness level and your frequency and energy level is good in that way. Okay, so see you. Bye bye.